Your Zodiac Astrology Horoscopes for the week starting Monday, July 7th, 2025. Planetary Summary for all signs. This week begins with a shift in mental focus as Mercury settles into Leo, bringing a boost to confidence in communication and encouraging bold, expressive ideas. You may find yourself more willing to speak up, take the lead in conversations, or pitch creative projects. There's also an opportunity to express feelings more directly, especially in situations where you may have been holding back. Expect a few sharp words, but also clarity that moves things forward. Midweek, the moon moves through Capricorn, building towards a full moon on Thursday. This lunation brings structure and ambition into focus, asking you to take a clear-eyed look at your goals. Where have you been coasting? What needs to be formalized or recommitted to? Emotional undercurrents might surface around responsibility, especially in work or family dynamics, but the energy is steady and productive if you stay grounded. As the weekend approaches, Saturn begins its retrograde journey through Aries, prompting a longer period of reflection on discipline boundaries and personal resilience. You may feel tested on things you thought you had already mastered, but this is not a setback. It is a chance to strengthen what matters. Use the slower pace to check in with your longer-term plans and make quiet adjustments. This is a good time to pause, not to quit. Leo, the Lion, 23rd July to 22nd August. You will only get one shot at this, so make it count. Whether it's a conversation, a meeting, or a sudden chance that takes you by surprise, don't hold back. You are far more capable than you sometimes let yourself believe. And this is one of those moments where confidence will carry you further than hesitation ever could. Speak clearly, stand tall, and trust in your ability to impress. You have the skills, the insight, and the drive to pull this off. Even if you feel underprepared, you are more ready than you think. A red item catches your eye and may help ground or focus your energy. A book, whether in your hands or mentioned by someone else, brings a message that ties in with your current situation. Pay attention to the details this week. There is meaning in the small things. Virgo, the Virgin, 23rd August to 23rd September. Show a little extra warmth and attention to your partner this week, especially if things have felt a bit routine lately. Romance doesn't have to be extravagant. A quiet meal, a few kind words, or simply making time for just the two of you can make a big difference. A candlelit dinner cooked at home might be exactly what's needed to bring you closer and remind you both of what you share. If you are single, keep your eyes open and your heart ready. Someone who has admired you from a distance is finally gathering the courage to make their feelings known. You may be surprised by who it is, but don't dismiss it too quickly. There is something genuine here that deserves a chance. Let things unfold naturally and enjoy the attention. It is well earned. Libra, the Scales, 23rd September to 22nd October. Learn to forgive and forget, even if it takes a little time. Everyone makes mistakes, and deep down, you know you have not always got everything right either. Letting go of small resentments will do more for your peace of mind than holding on to them. You do not have to excuse poor behavior, but you will feel better once you stop carrying it around with you. A quiet word from someone older helps put things into perspective. Make time for your friends this week, especially the ones who have been there when it counted. Life has a way of circling back, and those friendships might be more important than you realize right now. The color orange brings a welcome shift in mood, along with a happy event that brightens your week and gives you something to smile about. Keep your heart open and your attitude generous. It will be noticed. Scorpio, the Scorpion, 24th October to 22nd November. Remember, first impressions count, so make the effort to present yourself well this week. Dressing the part will not just boost your confidence, it may also open doors where it matters most. especially in business or career-related settings. The energy around you is more receptive than usual, and the way you carry yourself will influence how seriously others take your ideas. A little polish goes a long way when people are watching closely. Romantically, things take a turn you may not have expected. Someone who has been quietly admiring you from a distance is finally ready to step forward. You might not have noticed their interest before, but once it becomes clear, it will feel like a pleasant surprise. Stay open, stay grounded, and trust that your natural charm is working behind the scenes in ways you may not yet see. Sagittarius, the Archer, 23rd November to 21st December. There are no limits to what you can achieve, but it starts with recognizing your own value. Others already see you as capable, focused, and full of potential, even if you sometimes doubt yourself. You are more respected than you realize, and the quiet admiration people have for your work ethic and intelligence is something to take seriously. This week is a chance to begin shifting your perspective and start believing in what others already see in you. That idea you've been quietly holding on to deserves more of your attention. Don't let hesitation stop you from exploring it further. Start by doing some background research or reaching out to someone who has experience in the area. If you are willing to put in the effort and follow through, you'll find that your creative instincts are not just valid, but worth investing in. Capricorn, the Sea Goat, 22nd December to 20th January. The past few weeks may have left you feeling deflated, but now is the time to look ahead. Dwelling on what has gone wrong won't change the outcome, so shift your focus to what is still possible. You have more strength, talent, and quiet support around you than you realize, and it's time to make use of it. The path forward won't be without its challenges, but if you stay determined and keep showing up, you will begin to move steadily toward the outcome you've been hoping for. With Jupiter and Saturn continuing to pull in opposite directions, it may feel like you're being pushed and pulled emotionally or mentally. Rather than fighting this tension, slow down and let yourself reconnect with things that bring you peace. Whether it is nature, music, or time spent alone, let that sense of calm guide you back to clarity. The inspiration you are looking for isn't far away, but you'll need a quiet moment to hear it. Aquarius, the Water Carrier, 21st January to 19th February. Stand firm in your beliefs this week, even if others try to persuade you otherwise. It may be easy for them to label you as stubborn, but you are simply standing up for what feels right. You have weighed the situation carefully, and your choices are grounded in your own experience. Trust that you are on the right path, and do not let second-guessing or outside pressure throw you off course. There is no reason to carry guilt or shame for doing what you believe is best. Hold your head high and remind yourself that integrity often requires quiet strength. You may find the color purple shows up at just the right time this week, either as a small sign or a comforting presence. Let it be a gentle reminder to stay true to yourself, even if the path gets a little lonely for a while. Pisces, the Fish, 20th February to 20th March. Right now, it may feel as though too many things are working against you at once. When your thoughts start to spiral, it becomes even harder to see a way through. This is not the time to push people away or retreat into yourself. You might be surprised how much help is waiting, even from those you thought had stepped back. Reach out and let others meet you halfway. Not everyone needs an explanation. True friends will understand more than you realize, and they will be there when you ask. This week is about leaning on the strength of others while you find your footing again. Even the smallest gesture of support can remind you that you are not in this alone. Let that reminder settle in and carry you forward. Aries, the Ram, 21st March to 20th April. There are some light heart and enjoyable days ahead, and as someone who tends to attract people easily, you are unlikely to find yourself short of company. Invitations will come in thick and fast, and your social calendar is looking full. It is a good time to say yes to a few things that lift your mood, especially those that help you reconnect with old friends or familiar places. However, in the middle of all this activity, there may be someone quietly waiting in the background, unsure where they stand. You may not even realize they are feeling excluded, but a small gesture from you could go a long way. Take a moment to check in with those who have been there for you before. A little care and sensitivity now will help you avoid an unnecessary misunderstanding later. Taurus, the Bull, 21st April to 21st May. Go on, you know you want to. Some things are worth splashing out on, especially when it has been a while since you last treated yourself. A small indulgence now could lift your mood more than you expect. Be sensible, but don't talk yourself out of every joy on principle. You work hard, and every so often, it is perfectly fine to enjoy something simply because it makes you happy. Later in the week, an unexpected invitation may arrive, possibly to a wedding, christening, or other special gathering. You might not have seen it coming, but it will give you something to look forward to. Your social calendar looks set to fill up quickly this weekend, so make room for people who lift your spirits. Not every event will be your scene, but one or two could turn out better than expected. Gemini, the Twins, 21st May to 21st June. Your love life is running smoothly right now, so make the most of this calmer spell while it lasts. These are the moments to enjoy without overthinking. Just show your appreciation clearly and warmly. Let the people close to you know how much they mean to you, and be sure to return the love and devotion you are being shown. A little effort from your side will strengthen the connection even further. At work, there is a quiet shift in how others are starting to see you. Colleagues are looking to you more than you realize, and this is a good week to come forward with a few practical ideas of your own. You may be surprised by how quickly people get behind your suggestions. An older female colleague in particular could step in with some helpful advice or unexpected support. Make time to listen. She has more useful experience than she lets on. Cancer, the Crab, 22nd June to 22nd July. Your love life may be feeling more chaotic than usual this week, with emotions running high and situations not quite going to plan. Take a quiet moment to step back and reevaluate where things are heading. Ask yourself if you are truly being honest about what you want, and whether the way you are going about it is helping or hurting your chances. Sometimes a pause is all it takes to see things more clearly. This period of reflection might also extend beyond romance, as other areas of your life could benefit from a bit of honest reassessment. Small adjustments now can lead to much better outcomes later. Keep an eye out for a letter or message from an unexpected source, as it will be connected to a name, place, or opportunity that brings things into sharper focus. Trust your instincts and stay open to a quiet but meaningful shift. Romance, money, career, travel, home, well-being and more. Follow your weekly Zodiac astrology horoscopes here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. See you next week.